Griffin, recasting it, netting 1 mana at every
Yep.
turn, and then casting your Emrakul the Aeon Storm.
Sick.
Noah Cohen, on the other hand, playing a Legacy Classic, 4-color Aggro Loam. This was a deck that I played a lot when I first built Miracles. This was one of the decks that I had a harder matchup with.
Mm-hmm.
So it was one that I played against like consistently, and it's a really pain in the butt kind of deck. It plays like Maverick, but it plays a lot of oppression cards like Chalice of the Void and things like that. And
Sure.
it tries to rush them out by using Mox. And it's just kind of just a
It's
butthole of
pretty
a deck.
sick. Mox is a nice addition for a deck like a deck that loams. I
Yeah,
mean, yeah,
yes, it is.
that's pretty
It
nice.
is. It's very nice. So we're going to get underway here shortly, hopefully, once they begin. Tommy, I think, resolving a mulligan.
Noah seems happy. Nope. Just kidding.
Did he send it back? No,
They have
no
both.
gas there.
They have
Sorry,
both sent
I
it
was
back.
was checking my emails and looking at my messages.
This is no time for personal stuff, Andrew.
Hey, my
We are
my
we are held to a high standard.
significant other is currently flying to Japan for her Christmas break.
Sounds fun.
Yeah,
And you're here.
I didn't get to go.
Yeah.
They don't take me places. I
Sorry.
don't get to leave the house a lot.
Sorry, bud.
It's all right.
You know.
I guess it's kind of my own fault, but oh well.
Yeah, what can you do?
You know, you say a few things in public once and again, and everyone gets mad.
Everyone
You know what my life's
just
about.
lips out.
All right, well, both players now actively. So I had a conversation with Tommy Tomczyk before the championship a few weeks ago, and I told him that I believed he should play Jund. This was before I had an idea of other players' deck lists, because I said, Tommy, it's more about how much experience you have with the deck in Legacy than it necessarily is about your matchups.
Sure.
And he looked at me and he's like, "Yeah, that's probably true, but like Food Chain's pretty sweet." And I was like, "Okay, then I don't know what you want me to
All
tell
right,
you."
then. Have fun.
Also, let's talk about how Tommy Tomczyk has some beautiful legacy cards.
That he does.
I mean,
Foil
foil
Death
full
Ray.
art land in a full art death rate is pretty sweet.
It's pretty sick.
Yeah,
Well,
well, there's Noah Cole with a
all
foil
right.
verdant catacomb.
Well,
So
guys, it's I need to leave. This is crazy.
good news, I heard report. Ben Miney and Matt Dow, two good friends of mine. Ben Miney playing my Miracles deck, perfected Matt Dow apparently.
Nice.
So turns out that Legacy Infect not so good against the deck that can lock you out of playing all of your spells.
Sure. It's a fair point.
Yeah, Food Chain is pretty sweet.
It sounds like it.
It's definitely a cool deck to watch.
We're hard casting Emrakul.
Yeah,
All right.
or other things.
Or a bunch of other. So very Nick Fitty in that we're playing giant creatures.
Kind of. This
Except
this
we're
is
cheating
definitely
them.
this is definitely more common because like we're casting Brainstorm, we're casting Force of Will.
Sure.
Here's the second foil verdant catacomb. For those of you watching at home who are sickened by the fact that you can't afford these decks, don't worry. You'll never be able to get there.
Don't worry, because these are like 10 times the price since everything's foil.
Who knows? Maybe in Modern Masters 3, these lands can become yours as well.
Fingers crossed.
But good luck getting those FBBs.
There's no one on double fetch here.
He is. Double fetch down to 18. He's going to find some land.
I'm gonna try to.
Going to see what he wants. He did draw a Chalice of the Void, which is pretty good against the Nick Vic deck. Unfortunately, like you can't ever Chalice for like their maximum amount. You know what I mean? Like you're not chalicing for like 4 at any time, really.
Sure.
And Noah does have to make like selections of lands here. Pretty important. It's weird because most people know Noah Cohen from Legacy as a Sultai Delver player. Decided not to play Sultai Delver this time, which is fair.
Definitely a different deck here.
Yeah. This is not his normal deck. So it's pretty interesting as far as him having to take different strategies.
Sure. Looks like Bob at the front.
Yep.
Gonna go Dark Confidant.
Depending on the list too, Noah might actually also be playing Punishing Fire, which is kind of a staple in the 4-color decks.
Sure.
Tommy trying to figure out if he wants this to resolve. He does have a force at the front. I think this is fine for him. I don't think he really cares so much, but the extra cards do help Noah out a lot. Yes!
Ooh,
That's sick. Tommy resolving a Leovold
nice.
and attacking with the death rate? Ooh.
I guess. Maybe hoping
Put you
to
down to 17.
trade with a Bob. So yeah, Leovold didn't see it in our Nick Fit
Yes.
mirror match, and strangely enough, we're seeing it now.
Interesting to note that the Dark Confidant does get around that, though.
Yeah,
Very cool.
very true.
Is it is
Very
not
true.
necessarily a draw effect that Dark Confidant is doing? Wow. Oh,
Right,
boy.
but not like I mean, no cone obviously is off blue, but things like brainstorm,
Yeah.
ponder, all those typical legacy classics. You can certainly see why this card is such a powerhouse now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Leovold's a fantastic card. Noah going for a Chalice on 1.
Chalice on 1. All right.
Tommy says that's fine.
No, also wanting to turn off brainstorms.
Yeah. Tommy now at the position where he can cast a food chain, if he has it.
Looks like it. He's got it at the front there. We're just waiting on the combo of Mist Hollow and a payoff, really.
Right.
So there's the 3. There's our food chain. Noah says, sure.
Deathrite Shaman going to be exiled to food chain. What is that? Infernal Scourge? Is that what that card is?
Yeah.
Is Tommy playing Infernal Scourge?
It makes sense. This is a creature you can cast from exile.
Get out of here. That's what that card's called, right?
It's
Or is it Eternal Scourge?
Eternal Scourge.
Oh,
correct.
Eternal Scourge. I thought it was Infernal Scourge.
So a nice little addition.
Do we just catch a Gurmag Angler too?
Yeah,
Oh my god!
we certainly did.
It's happening! So,
So
you may cast Eternal Scourge from exile. So Tommy is essentially netting 4.
Yeah, he just
Yeah.
he just netted the infinite and then kept recasting Eternal Scourge and then had enough for a Gurmag Angler. Dang,
Dang.
sick play. So yeah, Eternal Scourge from Shadows over Innistrad. Seeing Legacy Plume.
I like
That's
it, man.
neat.
That's sick.
Shadows. Was it Shadows or is it the
That is
moon?
Eldritch Moon.
Shadows block? Okay.
Yeah. Sylvan Library not looking good in the face of Leovold.
No, unfortunately. You know what also doesn't look good when a Gurmag is coming at you.
So Noah, I believe, is trying to Abrupt Decay Leovold. So Tommy will be able to draw a card. Correct, as per
Yeah.
Leovold's.
Yeah. Whenever
One of your permanents
Something's
becomes the
targeted.
target of a spell or ability you draw.
isn't it anything like any of your permanents or you?
It's
Or is
it's
it-
anything. Yeah,
Okay.
it's your permanents or you become the target of a spell or ability you draw.
So
a card.
ridiculous.
Card's super good.
Jeez.
Noah though with the maze to take care of the Gurmag as well.
That's a sweet one. That'll certainly help
And now with the Leovold gone, he's free to
to actually draw cards.
resolve this Sylvan Library he has in hand.
Well, to be fair, he could resolve it with Leovold out.
Well, yeah, but then
Just
what are you doing then?
Wouldn't do anything.
Just sitting there like a gooby.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, that's fair.
No, that's
Yeah.
Noah.
All right, you're not wrong.
Oh, Andrew.
You've done it.
That's Noah. But yes, all the same, a fair point.
Was it? Oh, are we going to attacks with Eternal Scourge?
Seems risky. Because it getting in the graveyard is not as good as if we can just start
It's
food
exiled
chain
it, yeah.
Like, we want to keep it alive until we have something we can ramp into. But no fear.
No, we're going down to 8. Off the fetch. Tommy sitting at a cool 20. Dan Unger, I believe, is doing fairly well
Believe
for
so.
himself, as he did already make top 8. So he's still jamming games. We'll most likely see him hopefully in a feature match coming up. So don't fear.
Don't fear, the Unger is here.
Don't fear. The Unger is near.
He pulled us aside and
Yeah,
he didn't appreciate our nickname for him.
he didn't. He said he'd like to be referred to as Dan the Undertaker. Unger? Was that correct?
Just Undertaker.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought it was like a play on
Because,
words.
it's like your last name's Unger.
Yeah.
It kind of sounds like Under.
Yeah, it does.
Undertaker.
Sure.
It's like my last name's Hausler.
Yeah.
Kind of sounds house.
Yeah, kind of sounds like
House.
kind of sounds like oppression, if you ask me.
Right. 100%.
Whatever.
It's bull. It's a bull.
So it looks like Noah forcing the death here of the Eternal Scourge, just like you said.
It's a great play because now Tommy doesn't have a. Yeah, he's like, no.
Oh, Tommy just food chained it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's back.
Oh,
Just kidding.
Surprise.
Gotcha.
I have 4 mana. I'll recast it.
Noah dropping down to 6. He always played Esper Dragons, so I call him Dan Salunger. Classy.
It's real classy. Such a diverse last name. You do a lot of things with.
You
Unger.
can. You can. It's a good last name.
It's a good one. Nice German.
Nice, good German last
German
name.
last name.
No
Not like
strong.
Donnelly
Are you kidding me?
or Cohen.
Yeah. Okay.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Don't take my remarks out
Wow.
of context.
Wee.
Talking about Noah.
Whoa. We're fetching another foil Verdant Catacombs.
Yeah, why not?
Noah down to 5. Tommy sitting at 19. Tommy looking bored with his deck choice all of a sudden.
Is it because he maybe doesn't have anything worth casting off?
Pretty much.
Cycling this this Scourge with Food Chain?
Noah tapping.
Because that seems to be a real issue with this deck. We're gonna Green Sun. Is that for 3?
That's for
Is
X
that
at
for
3.
4?
Most likely to find the Knight. The Knight of the Reliquary.
Yeah, that's a good one. Suddenly this deck makes sense to me. Suddenly we're playing with cards that Matt understands.
As the Knight will come in as a 5/5
Yeah.
because of the 3 Verdants in the graveyard.
Seems good.
And Noah still got Maze of Ith. That card's a beast. Good way to take care of the Gurmag.
For sure.
Tommy looks quite confused and perplexed about his situation in this board game. An Emrakul will probably be pretty good right now.
Yeah.
But I don't know if he has a way to find it.
Yeah, he's got to draw these things. He gets a Polluted Delta. He's got a reshuffle, but no manipulation.
Seems bad.
It's all guessing. Looks like Noah Cohen finds himself another Knight. Seems good.
This will be for 3. Is this going to be the second Knight of the Reliquary?
Can't see why not. Seems
Might as
strong.
well. I'm going to go into combat.
Yeah.
No, because we don't have any lands to abuse, really. Yeah, you've got the Dryad Arbor, but that's not like a... You know what I mean? Like a land that we could like abuse by like fetching before damage or something like that to make like our Knight large.
Fair point.
We got some creatures. God, this deck's resilient too. Ugh. Blah.
Yeah. It's doing some pretty neat things.
It is.
I suddenly like Chalice now.
Chalice
Now that it's really just knocking out Tommy's chance of really finding something good.
Chalice is a pretty good card.
Yeah.
So Tommy, just gonna let the Dark Covenant come through.
Yeah. Dash on in.
He's drawn.
Yeah, Noah trying to turn off the damage.
Yeah.
He's gonna be taking from it, most likely.
Here we go. Knight gonna activate Nippa Savannah or Scrubland? Scrubland. Finds the Dark Depths. Uh-oh. Wow. The Dark Depths gonna have a bunch of counters on there.
Yeah, a full 10.
But I don't know if that really matters as much as we know, because I'm assuming once Noah gets to untap here, finding a Thespian stage or a Vesuva with your Knight of the Reliquary is pretty good. Oh
Sure.
man, down to 3 though.
Yep. It's a painful little fire.
Did you struck
Did
2?
you draw another one?
Yeah,
All right.
seems good.
I guess we can just cast those.
I mean, don't we just? Oh, okay.
Here comes the bobbers.
I figured we would just Knight here, wouldn't we?
Yeah, I would think so. We gotta fire away our bob though. That's
That's kind of awkward.
yeah.
Tommy's just going for the blind draw again.
But yeah, Tommy's blind
Finds
drawing.
a bunch
Noah's
of-
about to die to his own bob, so he's got to remove it himself.
Finds a bunch of land.
Knight.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
sack.
So we're floating a mana, sacking,
Stage.
finding a Vesuva.
Or Vesuva, sure.
It actually is probably Thespian stage. Would probably be the better of the two. Yep. So we're finding the Thespian stage. We have one floating. These knights are actually pretty big now too.
Yeah.
Using this to activate Thespian stage to make the Dark Depths, to sacrifice the one with counters on it to make a Merit Lash.
Yep.
Merit Lash. Merit Lash.
What is
What?
that?
We don't even have the token?
Come on.
Punishing Fire or Dark Confidant. That seems good.
Tommy says, I guess.
Just gonna let him untap.
Guess you can do that to yourself.
Draw for turn.
Oh,
Get
it was a
some
Mox.
Mox.
He could have taken it, but
Does Tommy have any way to stop this Merit Lash?
I don't
To like fade this damage? Like
think so.
Tommy like fetches and Cyclonic Riffs.
Flying Indestructible 2020.
Yeah, it's pretty hard. Oh,
You know
that's
what kills
hit.
it? Clip wings. Come on, Tommy. Play
You know
good
what?
cards, man.
You know what kills it? Clipped wings.
You know that card, Clip Wings?
You're not wrong.
That deals with it.
Noah Cohen gonna take game 1 with R2-Noah
The
over Tommy
legendary
Tomsovic.
token.
So let's go into the decks here and see if we can't figure out what the deal is. Here, I'm going to do this. Don't look at that because that's not the deck we're looking at. I'm just getting the board set up. We're going to look at Noah's list first because that's probably the one we need to take a peek at, right?
Yeah. Sneaky little peek.
So this is Noah Cohen. He's playing 4-color R2-Noah. And this deck pretty much has a game plan of either killing you with Knight of the Reliquaries, controlling you with Liliana the Veil and Chalice of the Void, and then killing you with Punishing Fire, or doing what he did there and making a giant 20/20 flying indestructible creature with Thespian Stage and Dark Depths. So the deck has
That'll do
multiple
it.
lanes of attack, which are
yeah,
pretty good.
Definitely. It's a sweet deck.
It is. It's very cool. The sideboard, pretty interesting. 2 Circle of Protection red, mainly for the burn decks.
It's obvious, yeah.
Really good. Containment Priest, Ethersworn Cannonish, Show and Tell.
Also,
Seems fine.
All these obvious, yeah.
4 Leyline of the Void to protect yourself against Dredge. Pyroclasm for the Elves deck. 4 Swords to Plowshares against the decks that are trying to play creature base. And 2 Thoughtseize.
Get those pesky combo decks.
Get the pesky
at bay.
combo decks. So this is a pretty strong deck for Noah. It's a little out of his play style. It's not a deck that I would normally put him on, and I don't think it's a deck that he would normally continue to play. It's definitely a deck that he's more than capable of piloting. It's
Sure.
doesn't have a super high skill cap. You know what I mean? It's a fairly linear deck in its
Yeah.
3 routes of attack.
Just pick one and
Yeah,
go
right.
for it. If that fails,
Go for the next
find
one.
another one.
Yeah, so it's a good deck. Interesting that he decided to pick it up. Let's take a look at Tommy's deck. Mr. Tomsovic.
I don't think you're gonna have it, bro.
Do we not? Oh, we don't have it because of the, he was the last inclusion. Oh, that's terrible. We apologize for that.
A minor setback.
Oh, really?
You guys can blame Matt Hoey for that.
Yeah, well,
Decided-
poor Matt Hoey couldn't make it because he was worried about the weather, and I don't blame him. Like, it's not like the Chicago weather has been real great here. So that's not a problem. Let me see if I can find it, though, real fast. I might have it in my files somewhere. He's had this food chain deck for a while,
Sure.
so bear with us, stream, as I kind of dig around on the computer. He could Karakas the Merit Lash token. The problem is the food chain deck doesn't play Karakas, which is kind of a shame. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
just a little bit.
Hey, look at this.
Max Khan coming through.
USA. USA.
See, now you got to get it.
There we go.
There you
All right.
go.
Now we're going to hop over here a second and do an old shiftaroo, if you know what I mean. Don't worry, guys. It's going to be giant for a second. But I'll
Yeah.
fix that. Hey, check it out. Now we can all see the food chain list. Look at this.
Very
This
nice.
is a list right here.
Birds, Deathrite, Baleful. Oh.
2 fierce empaths. So even has ways to find the Emrakul.
Mm-hmm.
And didn't see any of them. Brainstorm, Ponder, Library. Oh my gosh, he's got a bunch of stuff. Let's look at his sideboard though. A Collective Brutality Disfigure, 2 Duresical Gory Charm, a Null Rod, an Obstinate Baloth, Pithing Needle, Relic of Progenitus, Scavenging Ooze, Surgical Extraction, Toxic Deluge, and Umezawa's Jitte. A few too many one-ofs for a deck like this for me.
Yeah.
I'd probably like to see something more consistent with trying to get the combo ready. But I can see where Tommy's going with this too. Like this gives him a full suite of spells he can bring in to take away like spells like Misdirection, Manipulate Fate, and Ponder. He can kind of like move those in and out, playing spells that better suit the matchup he's against. But a
Yeah.
decent sideboard. This is a
Lot-
really interesting deck.
Yeah, a lot of one-ofs for a lot of different things. So,
Very cool deck though. Like obviously, it's kind of out of left field, but it's interesting when you see it played. Like it's not something you see often, but that always something worth taking a peek at, right?
definitely. Well, a nice surprise there. We got to check out Tommy's deck,
Yeah.
and yeah,
How was that?
That's
Look
a
at
sweet one.
us. I feel like we're just living the dream.
we get good at this after a while.
We
you
kinda
know?
do.
You know, we're
We're in
round
the
8,
format.
man.
We are in
think-
round 8.
I think we figured a few things
It's
out.
6:03. We've been streaming for a total of 8 hours and 16 minutes, so I'm sure it's fine.
Yep.
Look at everybody. I wonder how the Players' Championship's going. Everyone seems very happy over there.
I
The
would
Players'
be.
Championship. Here's Infect, first place at the Star City Games. Oh, Jeff Hoogan was playing a Lurin. Look at that.
Wow.
Wow, that's a good deck. I like that deck. That might be a deck Andrew builds.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I can see
think
it.
it's pretty
I
cool.
can see you playing Lurin.
Jerry T playing Grixis Control. We got a Andrew Tendrum on 4-color Delver. Liam Longren playing Elves. Tom Ross on Lands. Okay,
Sure.
yep. Andrew Jessup on Elves. Very good. 4-color Delver. Lands. 4-color Delver.
Sneak and
Todd
Show.
Anderson on Sneak and Show. Brad Nelson on Sneak and Show.
Interesting.
Jim Davis on Delver. Shardless Sultai. There's the Todd Stevens list. Joe Lissette on Miracles. Very good. And did he put any spice in here? No, he's pretty much got it laid out. This is like the atypical Joe Lissette Miracles list. Good deck, though. Very strong deck.
Certainly.
Storm for Caleb. That's
Yeah.
not surprising. The man is very good at playing those decks. And that seems like a pretty solid list, too. It doesn't look like there's anything in there that's very, like super interesting.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Not at all.
Straightforward.
Very cool.
Gets it done.
Hope those guys are having a fun time playing over there. Looks like a blast. There is a way to watch this later. Yeah, Twitch will hold the video for, I believe, like a week or 2 weeks, so you can come back and watch the top 8. We'll also have the video edited and up on YouTube by next Wednesday or Thursday, so you can check out our YouTube channel. That's Nerd Rage Gaming 1. And the videos will be up there, and they'll be segmented into the matches. But Twitch holds the video, so you can go back
Yeah.
and watch like a full recap.
Yeah, you do a lot of fast forwarding through
Yeah, you just move it around to
Through-
whatever match you want to
through,
see.
through pictures of us.
Yes.
kind of sitting there.
Yeah, exactly.
Tends to linger for a bit, but yeah, it'll be there.
We appreciate you tuning in, though. I mean, it's been a fun day of Magic.
Indeed.
It looks like the players are still on the sideboarding plan, huh?
Yeah, Tommy's still giving his deck a good old shuffle.
Good old Shuffle Rooski. Did he mull?
He might have. We'll see. We'll see what happens here. As now Noah will proceed to riffle shuffle a bit.
I like it. Did I look at the modern list already? I didn't. Angel Cord, Sweet,
Sure.
Burn, White Black Tokens, Elves, yep. Green White Tron, Infect, Grixis Delver, Dredge, now we're talking. Grixis Delver, Death Shadow,
Delver,
Tron,
Tron,
Green Black Tron,
Tron,
Dredge. I love it.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. Joe Lissette on
Green
Black.
Black
Tron.
Tron.
Nice.
Collective Brutality is the card of choice for Joe Lissette.
That's a good one.
It is good.
That's a sweet one, sir.
We're taking a look at some deck lists here. Well,
I don't know what we're looking at.
is Tommy thinking about what he wants to do, or
He's thinking
so
he's
he's gonna
mulliganing.
mull?
Yeah.
Okay, doesn't like it.
No food chains or combo pieces likely.
Yeah, very odd there.
Or just no lands. You know, who knows?
Could be no lands. What do we know about Tommy Tomsvik, man? What do we know about his style of play? Honestly, I think he should still be playing Jund, but
Sure.
you know, he said, "Hey, this is it. This is what I want to play."
I mean, it's close. It's pretty close.
That's true.
It just now has a combo element, really. Instead, I
Yes,
think
kind of.
I could see a lot of splash over from a Jund list into this. I mean, hey, he says he likes this deck. Let's let him play it. We'll see what happens. Gonna go to 5. It looks like so. Mulligan number 2 for Tommy.
Really.
Yeah.
So he's really clipping his wings here.
Yeah.
That's not good.
That he is, sir. He's not playing clip wings. Now he's mulliganing
down to 4.
Loose.
Tommy, you may want to scoop to do, little buddy. The standings. Unfortunately, I don't have the standings for you currently. I can tell you so far the standard round winners were Peter Tragos and Vincent Escovaria. And our modern winners were Ben Miney and Daniel Unger. So currently now we are battling to see who our 2 legacy winners will be. And then the people with the best rounds after the end of legacy will be our other 2 to round out the top 4. So we're kind of waiting now to just finish up this legacy portion, and then we'll see what the top 8 looks like. Once we get a list of top 8, we'll bring that to you and let you guys know. Tommy decides he's going to keep this.
Yeah, not much else. Not much else to find, really. Going down to 3.
Did he start just with no land? That's the ticket.
Looks like it.
It's going to be a double fetch from Noah here.
Do we chalice here? Is that the play? Is that what he's looking to do?
Probably. You want to turn off Brainstorm?
Yeah, it seems good.
Seems fine.
Seems harsh.
I'm okay with that play. Noah smells blood in the water. Knows Tommy doesn't have any cards.
Bayou Brushland.
If he can
Booyah.
eat a force too. Oh, Loam.
All right.
Sure.
All right.
That seems fine.
Yeah, I'm fine with it. Go to discard. Pitch another land.
That's smart.
Yeah.
That's a good play by Noah. Don't ditch the Badlands just yet. Ditching the Caracas is fine.
Tommy with a draw. Still no lands.
Tommy, you got to scoop to doos, little buddy.
Scooper doos. We're going to get an opal.
Yep.
Gonna pitch Badlands. Fetch.
What do you think we got coming out here tonight?
Knight would be a good one.
Knight'd be pretty
It can
good.
just beat down. I mean, it's a 5/5. So yeah,
Yep.
that's a knight.
That's pretty strong.
Don't even have to use it. Just beat down.
Tommy gonna pass back. This 5/5 gonna put him on a clock. We're gonna dredge Loam here.
Dredge. Oof.
Find
Dredge
some-
Lily Swords Wasteland. Gets back alone.
Seems fine.
Yeah. It's
I actually, if I'm Noah, I don't know if I'm necessarily taking any cards out.
yeah. I don't think so. I might just wasteland one of my own lands. Just make this knight huge. Make a bigger clock. Gaddock Tees.
Just there it is. Well, why is he dredge? See, I don't think this is necessary.
What, the Tiger?
No, I don't think I don't think it's necessary for him to pull lands out. Like, there's no reason for him to be dredging these lands out with the knight active.
Sure.
Like, you might as well just be attacking with your giant knight.
Yeah, I would agree. I don't know if it's gonna matter either way. Tommy now at 8 cards in hand, still with no land.
Still no land. Did he sideboard all his lands out, you think?
I don't think
I
so.
think he just sideboard all his lands out?
It's a play. It's a play you can make. So Tommy goes to discard at end step. Noah's gonna find a Dark Depths.
Oh, Noah doesn't want to kill him with the knight. He wants to kill him with the
Yeah, he
merit.
just wants to laser.
Oh, I got you.
That's fine.
Oh, discarding a Fierce Empath. That's one of your Emrakul tutors there.
Yep. Oops.
Oopsie poodle. So Noah going for the real savage play here, but puts the Thespian stage in the yard.
Yeah.
So
Well, it's
now
fine.
we'll
He
have
can
to
just
cast.
loam it back.
He'll have to cast Loam.
Guess I loam this back, guys. Loam. Returning Thespian stage. That's really all that matters. Place Thespian stage. Getting in with Tiger.
Getting in with the old Gaddock Teague.
Why not?
Tommy down to 18.
Nice little hate bear. Gonna activate stage.
That's it. Noah Cohen going to pick this up 2-0 over Tommy Tomsovic and Food Chain. Aggro Loam showing you why it's popular, but Tommy also in a bad spot there at the end. Boy, howdy.
Yeah.
Noah's,
Unfortunate that he has to mold it.
it does. It is pretty.
And he's behind.
Yeah, that just wasn't a good showing for Tommy and Food Chain. Unfortunately, I think had he played Jun, he'd be in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, it's fair. It's a fair point to say now.
So I believe Noah will now be 1-1 in Legacy, if I remember correctly, and will be potentially playing to get a top 8 for this portion of the tournament. Interesting of note, just got in that Will Hockman, contender in the championship, just presented a 59-card deck to an opponent. A deck check was completed by the head judge, and he was missing a Dark Depths. Him and Noah Cohen playing the same list. No replacement in the store, so he dropped from the tournament and just left.
Wow.
So
Harsh.
interesting revelation there. But obviously we congratulate him on competing today with the rest of the contendants. And what can you do? It's tough if you forget a card or you miscount a deck. Like you can't do a lot. So
Yeah, exactly.
it's definitely a pain. It is what it is. I mean, Magic's got some rules, man.
That it does.
So we're going to take a short break, guys. We'll be back with your round 3 for Legacy here in just a bit. After that, we'll be